Well, I'm up here at our second gens. This is a, what, 2003 Crown Vic?
02 or 03, one of the two.
Is it running?
Yeah, it done tried twice.
You want to start or you want me to start? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Look at all the weeds that's been sitting around. They've been running about a year. Alright, so this car, it's got 177,707 miles. First start, what, a year maybe? Somewhere around a year. She fired right up, didn't it?
Yeah.
Let me see something real quick. Still it moves.
Slow oil leak somewhere.
Yeah, maybe that transmission.
Yeah, that's very well. The thing's leaking pretty good. We'll figure that out.
Got a 4.6. You can't hear right now because the catalytic converters, except for two of them, is off of it. But they are exhaust manifold leak down there somewhere. I think either it's cracked or it's got a small or a stud broke on it. Not really sure. And this is actually my battery, mine and Dad's battery from all our stuff we use to start. So I brought it up here to see if this thing would run. And I think there's a wasp's nest in the passenger door. So if you look right there, yeah, there's wasps forming around. Hey, guess what? Ain't got to do a fuel pump in this.
Right. As long as we keep doing this, it should stay alive.
Yeah. It showed them the hornet's nest and oh, it's dead.
Yeah. That's Andrew's buddy's truck. So it's been taken back and forth and stayed here for a while.
Watch out for the yellow jackets. They've been terrible this year. And wasp. There's the evap hoses hanging right here. It's actually not too loud back here. But this is like, I guess, the evap hose. But it's just been dragging on the ground for a while. Sounds pretty good. And I think, how much exhaust? It's cut off quite a bit. That's come out right there. So there's the catalytic converter that hooks the exhaust manifold. And right here, there's two missing because we cut it off. And there's a pipe held in by a ratchet strap. So that's what's holding it now. Yep, so it's pretty good. Or window still works. Oh yeah, and window still works. I'm just gonna roll that side down right now because there's a wasp nest in that one. I haven't done a video since I've done the wintertime cold starts, but oh, door panel just tried to come off. I'll back this thing back up here. The power steering's kind of winding just a little bit. Still a little bit of gas in it. And the temperature's starting to come up. It's got oil pressure and it's got battery charge, which there's a Ford symbol I put right there over a year ago, and a new battery post. Awesome. Got two keys and a little motorcycle thing. And Austin's over there with the other cars. The blue Escort, it's gone. It's been gone for a year now. And this has been sitting back here for a while. He's had this car about Actually, almost 3 years now. But it's still in pretty good shape. I mean, it ain't really rusted out. Got a lift on it. It's got the, well, I've noticed that at 4.6. A coolant reservoir out of a Dodge Intrepid. I actually remember when we did that. That was just a temporary setup. It's pinching that radiator hose right there. So, got a quart bottle sitting right here. Oh, that's ATF.
Yeah. That's that bottle of ATF. I added to it, but then it started leaking some right back out. So I quit adding it to it. I got several quarts over at the house.
Yeah.
That I need to put in it. At least I should still have it.
This thing's still got a little bit of gas in it.
Yeah.
The gauge ain't. Did you put non-ethanol gas in it? You didn't?
It was whatever I drank out of one of the bottles of junk I hauled off. That's all that's ever been poured in this thing.
Really?
Yeah. I ain't never put good gas in it.
Huh.
One day you'll put good gas in it.
Oh yeah. How do you think this thing will drive? Or do you think I should?
I don't know if it'll drive good or not.
I don't know, you don't want to mess with it or something?
Take her down the field and bring her back. See what it'll do.
Like, give me a video of me driving this thing around. And hear that power steering.
Yeah, that power steering's awful.
Thing sounds pretty good. I ain't gonna go beating on this thing because he's actually gonna fix this car up eventually. But the car been sitting about a year. Over a year actually. Somewhere in there. Speedo works, which I knew that. And here's stuff falling. There's car glass, so I gotta watch it. So that's pretty good. There about 2.5 years ago, me and him rode this car around this field. The tools flying all over the place. She might have a slight mess in it. Unless it's just getting ready to run it. Oh yeah, gauge is reading nothing. I like to find me a Crown Vic like this too. Have a loud exhaust like so, make a burnout car out of it. We'll take her down here one more time, we'll bring it on back up. There's a little dip right here. If you look, it's kind of hard to see on the video, but there's a little dip right there. That's why if you watch like all the Derby videos we've done, and you'll see a dip right there, and it looks like you brush hogged it very recent. Radio worked in it about a year ago, last time we started it. Temp gauge is reading pretty good. The hood's still popped, so I gotta watch it too. I think this truck's, or not truck, this car sounds a little bit better than the maroon truck, because the maroon truck's got that exhaust manifold leak. Oh yeah, this thing drives pretty good.
Yeah. I need to get all, I just said I need to get all right size tires on it, same size.
Yeah.
It looks kind of awkward.
A little bit of power steering fluid.
Well, let me take her for a drive.
I was actually getting ready to ask you that, if you want to take her for a spin. Get you inside drive video, and I'll get both angles on different channels. First drive in a year probably, ain't it? Yeah. Last time you drove it was the time after before we got that Escort running again. Yeah. You just see the evap tube dragging from underneath it. Well, I bet he's going to do a couple spinning around with it. Maybe. Let's zoom in here. This phone's got 3 camera lens, so it actually picks up pretty good. grave. For, well, temporary grave.
We got a little off from its old spot.
You know, I got thinking, I wonder if, does AC work?
I don't know.
They don't. See if it'll start back. Oh, yeah.
I know the AC don't work. I remember the heat worked on me and you at one time.
It smelled like a mouse in there.
Yeah, I believe there's a dead mouse in the old fan.
Yeah.
Squirrel cage.
Oh, I just stepped right in the cow pile.
Oh, yes. Nice green cow pile.
You slung, look on this side here. You slung it on this side when you went down there.
Yeah. Done a little spinning back in up there.
Yep.
That one time of it, 3-11 was the transmission not locking in. Or it's low on fluid. That's part of the reason we parked it, was trying not to burn the transmission out of it.
Yeah.
But if we do, I'd like to try to figure out if we could just 5-speed swap it.
You know, I seen a video a while back of a Crown Vic with a 5.4 or 5-speed in it.
Oh, I seen a video there yesterday. Somebody got the 6-liter power stroke in one of these.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, that would be something. I'd do a 7.3 in it, honestly.
Put you a 7.3 in it. And
7.3 in this thing. That would be pretty neat.
yeah, there's a hornet's nest in that there Chevrolet because the back window got busted out about 2 years ago. I was actually here when that happened.
Do something the same. I'd love to.
And you can see if you look back here, the evap hose is hanging.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's right toward the...
We busted that off of there not long of it. After it being here, the little charcoal canister got knocked off. And we just ripped it the rest of the way out. But still, I've been talking about it. Just thinking, I'd love to build a garage.
That thing is a little
Right here where
moving, but it ain't no big thing. Remember a long time ago, we pushed that Escort with this car all the way down there?
Yeah, we did. I'm pretty sure that was the last time this was moved. Was that last video that we made of us driving it around. We was moving the Escort around and stuff.
Actually, it was
we jump started the Escort with it, I think.
yeah, we jump started the Escort with it, and then I think
the water in the cylinders.
oh, remember that it shot water plumb out of the cylinders.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was the last time this thing has been moved.
I believe actually I don't.
It started a few times after that.
If I ain't mistaken, I think you said you moved it one more time after that when you hauled that Jeep off. That burnt Jeep.
I might have.
I don't know. I know it's in one of your videos when you said that last time it was moved was about that time. Moved it back and forth when you hauled that Volkswagen off.
Yeah, I think Volkswagen's right here up against it or something.
Yeah.
I'd moved it for something just to get it out of the way, but it hadn't been started. And, well, it's been a year.
I think it was July of last year we fired it up.
Yeah, that was right before I pulled the battery out of this. I pulled the battery out of it to put in the White Ranger, which is the battery in the White Ranger. It was broke. The post was coming out of it, so I just yanked the battery out of this, and it's in the White Ranger because I put the clutch in it.
Mm-hmm.
But just shy of a year ago.
It's got the F-150 mirrors. I ain't really showed this car on my channel that much. The only time you probably seen it on my channel is like in the background of the Buick video and that last time when I was up here doing videos.
I'll do another video here in a little bit maybe if I still one with that four-wheeler. We'll drag her around the hill and stick a battery to it and see if we can't get the crank and put some spark to it. See if it puts out spark. That's supposedly what the issue was with it.
I know when we messed with it at one time, it didn't have no power taken or something.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to fiddle with it, see if we can't figure something out. I'd love to get that thing going. I finally found my GoPro and they start using it to make a video.
Yeah, pretty good. Look, there's the mirror on that side.
Good idea while I was cutting hay or anything like brush hogging. put that GoPro on that tractor and do a time lapse with it, or do some kind of like a sped up video. I can set it up. That'd be, people like watching that stuff.
That'd be pretty good.
Cool. I need to start remembering it, because I found my little GoPro.
Oh, did you?
Yep. I need to find my mount for it, and my little tripod, which I know where it's at. It's in the house.
Yeah.
Start making some more videos.
Yeah, start making videos again, because we've been kind of slacking a little bit.
I ain't posted a video in a good while.
Last video I know you made was the tractor videos when you done the cold start when it got real cold.
Yeah.
Man, it was a cold season then.
Yeah. Well, it didn't stay cold enough long enough. The bees proved that one. We'll walk over here and show you that yellow jacket's nest next to Dad's farm.
Oh yeah. I'll just get a sniping view of this hornet's nest right there. Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Back one out of that thing. Moving it. Cows done shoved it back over. Didn't want to face hornets in there.
That'd be something else to drive that truck. Next thing you know, there's a big old hornet's nest right next to you.
Yeah.
There's a fuller we're talking about right here. Player's score's been 500. I was thinking it was a 500.
Exhaust brake in it and stuff.
You know, I still need to do a video on our Suzuki Eiger we got, because I ain't really done a full video on it.
Yep.
For an end, actually it's kind of tight. Not tight, but it's pretty good. But don't really know what's wrong with it for sure. It's, when you hook power to it, don't really take power. But we'll have to really look into it a little bit and see. So we'll figure that one out. I can do a little quick walk around. Little mini four-wheelers and a small dirt bike. That dirt bike did run a few months ago. So, Dodge Dakota. Hey, what year is this Dodge Dakota? I was thinking it was somewhere in there. The rear end's been took out of it. It's just a old parts truck. That's what it was. And there's another Crown Vic. Hopefully no bee's nest in it. That would not be good. So far, no. It's got 193,855 miles. And the selector's in neutral, which I think the linkage is on the hook from the shifter. The key switch is pretty much gone. Got a factory radio in it. And that's got the vinyl floors pretty well.
I'd love to get that vinyl floor out of that thing.
Yeah.
Putting that one, that would get rid of the
then you got
smell in it.
Yeah. And then you got the place mirror. He's gonna put it. You're gonna put that light, not mirror, the light on the car.
Yeah, I'm gonna move that light over. I want to put that vinyl floor in that other Crown Vic. And then I want to make me some kind of center console.
See if I can get this hood open. Shock still works. It's got the same motor as the other one.
Yeah. Hey, there's a ratchet.
Is there?
There's a ratchet right here.
Oh yeah, there's your ratchet.
Black Hawk. Never heard of that. It's a little.
There's no transmission in this one, so that's why that motor is rocking.
Yeah.
Oh, don't look terrible in it.
See, this ratchet's seen better days. It's pretty stiff.
Oh yeah, there's a good air filter right here if you need the air filter.
Put that in the other Crown Vic. This motor wouldn't be too bad if I get that one to the point it's running and driving. If I keep that 4.6 in it, I could either rebuild this 4.6, or if something ever happens, if I put that that Ranger up on Facebook for trade.
Yeah.
Trying to trade me up a Cherokee, but if I don't trade it off and I end up keeping it, and if anything happens at 2.3, I'd love to swap one of these motors in that Ranger.
Oh yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where me having a garage would come in handy. We'd have somewhere to work on these things.
Oh yeah. You can drag it in there anytime you want. If you need to pull it or something, pull parts.
I say we could pull this motor and everything with one off this car and then get rid of the car itself.
Yeah. There's no power steering fluid in it.
No, I think they
Lines are
cut
gone.
the lines.
They cut all kinds of stuff off of it. You can see.
Yeah, they cut all kinds of junk out of it.
Water pump's still free.
Alternator's gone.
Pulley seized. Idler's okay.
Yeah, there's water pump. That one?
There's the old serpentine belt.
AC compressor.
Yeah, it's locked up pretty much.
No, that's just the magnet. The pulley itself's supposed to be right there. It's gone.
I was looking at the wrong thing. There's the serpentine belt that's been cut.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say there's your extra spare if you ever needed one.
Power steering pump.
Yeah, it don't look too good, does it?
No.
Thermostat's still in it.
I don't think you can get though.
It moves a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd use it because it's got corrosion in it.
Yeah. I don't remember that getting busted. Probably the cow.
This side's good.
Here and clean this up. I'd like to one day, but it's gonna have to wait till later in the year that diesel about that or something. We're gonna have to burn them out.
Oh, there's the tensioner laying right there. I found your tensioner. It was just laying right here. There's the master cylinder. Oh, it's still got the brake fluid in this one. It actually don't look terrible. That's good. There's one thing that's still maybe somewhat usable.
Right here's the radiator strut cord. There's the reservoir we need. If it's any good still. I hope it is. Put it in that other Crown Vic. It's sitting out here in the sun, ain't helping it none.
Here's a Jeep breather box. There's a tail light laying right here. That's out of a Dodge.
Yeah, that's from that Dakota.
Yeah. Missing.
Well, that's from Nicholas's Dakota. Well, this one had aftermarket tail lights, and we yanked them out and put the next Dakota.
And there's his temporary storage fan.
Yeah, that thing smells awful now.
Oh, yeah, I remember opening the door on it last time I was over here, and it knocked you down.
Yeah, I wanna get rid of this thing awful.
It's got the 3.8 V6 put in it. But a couple parts going off of it.
Yeah.
I know the throttle cable's gone because I robbed it.
Yeah, you pulled that off of it to put on that Escort.
Yeah, and then that left with it.
Yeah.
Which ain't no big thing. Black Dodge.
Still sitting in the same old place.
You know, this truck's been sitting here the whole time your channel's been a thing?
Yep.
Because it was on one of your first videos.
Well, you used not to see all these briars and junk back here, and I backed the trailer up right here, and I hooked the chain to that tree up there, and drug this thing off my trailer, and it's sat here since.
Oh, I was thinking this tire over here was off of this side, but it's still on it.
Yeah.
On the van.
Yeah, Dad and Andrew took and picked this van up, so they get underneath of it, get the flex pipe out of it for Andrew's Cobalt, and they used the big tractor to pick it up. And just as Dad finished putting them tires underneath there, got out of the way. Apparently all that was holding this thing up was the bumper.
Oh, really?
And it dropped off of the tractor bucket. But it was sitting here in place. They got lucky on that one.
I still remember we brought this thing here. That might have happened during that process.
Yeah, we shoved it around with my Dodge.
You actually got a video of it on your old phone.
Yeah. Where that thing's at.
Oh, yeah?
There might be the one that I'm using down at work right now for music.
Yeah.
Ain't a whole lot changed, ain't a whole lot happened around here for a good while. Big chain out of the toolbox.
There's an old Dodge.
Yeah, careful, there's mice in that one.
Oh, yeah.
And it's sitting around at the house.
Yeah.
Floorboard's about rotted out of it.
Just an old truck.
Yep.
It's got what mileage? 184,964.
Well, it's got the fuel injector 318 in it. good sounding truck. It's having a little bit of transmission issues. Got a good leak in it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And then the transfer case linkage needed adjusted. But, well, there's a quick old start to the Crown Vic.
How many minutes you got on your video?
Right now I'm at 23 minutes, so I'm on.
I'm at 25.
Well, I started a video and then I quit.
Oh, did you?
Started another one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, mine's been all one video, so.
Yeah. I have to download you an app so you can make parts instead of one solid video.
Yeah. Because on this phone, I can't do like, you know, the old ones where you paused it and you can start it back. This one ain't like that.
No, iPhone don't do that.
Nope.
So, well,
Makes good videos.
Full wheel. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and end mine here. So, got the Crown Vic running, a little walk around of the mini junkyard. So, I guess I'll see y'all in the next one, whatever that's going to be. Catch y'all later.